Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 20-somethings, because we are in our 20-somethings and we're all going to gather around and talk about some things. So, by the time this comes out, we're well into the new year. However, me and my guest are sat here filming it and we're just in the new year, just into it. And I haven't filmed for 2 weeks. I haven't filmed for ages. So, nice to be back. Hello. We've just had Christmas and I had quite a funky little Christmas, really. We had all the Grimbles over, all the grandparents. We had my nan and granddad, and my mum invited one of her friends, and he came with his parents. And so my grandparents and this guy's parents were the same age, and they'd never met. And my nan, bless her, she's had a hearing aid for 2 years, however has been deaf for 10, and just been in complete fucking denial that she needed a hearing aid for about 8 years. And then we finally kind of drop kicked her into a fucking hearing place. Not optician, what are they called? Ear doctor, man. Or woman. 2024. However, this lack of hearing really knocked her confidence for quite a long time in terms of her communication and making friends, and she became a bit of a shy woman, which, knowing my nan, she definitely isn't. You might be wondering, Ava, why are we talking about your nan on this fucking podcast? What is the relevance? I will get there, just let's take our sweet time. Anyway, it was Christmas. She came, my nan, and his parents came, his parents, they're same age. They sat down on the sofa, my nan came and sat right next to his mum and was like, "Hi, I'm Jan, nice to meet you," blah, blah, blah. Linked arms with her. They were socialising. They were I've got such cute photos of her and my nan and him and my granddad, and it was so nice to see them socialise and just come out of their shell, because I haven't seen that for a decade, so it was really, really nice. And it kind of got me thinking that is kind of what Christmas is about. Cringe, but true. I did a whole podcast on Christmas grumbles before we even had Christmas, and I had that Christmas day, and I was like, that's so cute and wholesome. And it also got me thinking about how difficult it is to actually make friends. The guest that I've got on today, Mr. Cameron Amos, and you will see him later, he is super chill, just knows everybody in the whole entire world. If you go out in the city with him, it's like, "Oh my god, Cam, hi, where, no way, where," every 5 seconds, because he just makes friends at the drop of a hat. It's so easy. However, the older you get, I guess it gets more difficult, because you get into less kind of sociable situations or whatever, or you're just not that kind of person, you're more shy or introverted. And I kind of wanted to talk about that, basically. That's why I was talking about my nan, because she inspired the intro for this podcast. So, for example, when I started at university, I took a gap year and I started older than pretty much everyone else in my year. And I didn't live on campus, which, if you're currently applying to university, choose somewhere on campus, please. It's my top 10 advice for you. I didn't, and my fucking god, did it make it so hard to communicate, make friends, socialise, go to events, fucking everything. It just ruins and shits on your whole life. Don't do it. Just live on campus. I know that the city ones, you get an ensuite and a double bed. Yeah, that's charming, but you have no friends. Double bed or friends. I know what I'd fucking rather, and if I was to go back in time, I would literally chokehold myself until I chose a fucking campus accommodation, because it was ridiculous. I struggled to make friends, basically. Is what my point of that was. Obviously, I have now. You have seen some of them on the podcast. However, I haven't made a big group of friends. I did in sixth form, and I haven't done that at uni. It's more kind of I have my individual friends. I would recommend, if you're not on campus and you're already at uni and you're sat there in the same situation that I was in, just say yes to everything. And I know that sounds so hypocritical coming from me, because I definitely don't say yes to everything. In first year, I didn't say yes to many things, and I got through the whole first semester. I'm gonna sneeze. I got through the whole first semester and kind of realised, shit, I've got 2 friends, and that's it. I didn't say yes to parties. I didn't say yes to other social occasions, because I was frankly just quite scared to meet these people. And the longer I left it, the more scared I got, because these groups that these people were making were becoming more and more solid and less forgiving of like accepting more people in. In second semester, I kind of made it my mission to like say yes to more things, and I went out on more nights, and I went to more parties, and I went to more social occasions. A lot of things, I know drinking culture is massive in uni, but it doesn't have to be. Like, I said yes to a lot of things like picnics or lunches or just going over, and like one of my mates had a Nintendo Switch in his room and we just go and play fucking Mario Kart for a bit. Like, there's other ways to do things, but you do definitely need to say yes to more if you're not on campus, because it's hard. You can't just like show up places at a drop of a hat. I would also say as well about making friends is not to necessarily judge people off first impressions. I also have an issue with doing this, where if I meet somebody and I'm like, not a good vibe, that decides it for me, and I won't speak to them ever again. However, there have also been a lot of occasions where people have proved me really fucking wrong. And at university, you're not in a place where you can be that judgy, because everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's struggling. Everyone needs to just fucking give it a good go, mate. There are lots of people I've met that I've had that with. For example, I'm going to ask Cam about it later, but when he met me, we were 11 years old, and I was a little twat, and he was like, I'm not being friends with her. And then here we are, like, 10 years later?
That's scary.
That is scary. Same thing with my boyfriend. I met my boyfriend, and I thought he was a complete belle. And then, here we are a year later again, and that's like completely fine. And if you don't give people these opportunities and these chances, you're never going to make as many friends, you know? If you only were friends with people that you met and thought were great instantly, that would probably half your friend. If you think about the friends you have and how many of them you met on good circumstances and how many of them you met and thought they're a bit of a bell end, it would half your friends. I also want to talk about how it is okay for friendships to grow apart and close together. You know, they ebb and flow. And I think a lot of people put a lot of pressure on friendships, like, oh my God, if we're not speaking every single second of every single day, then we're not friends anymore. Or like, she's left me undelivered for like 2 days. That means she doesn't want to talk to me, and like, we're not friends anymore. I think that's bollocks. Because I think, frankly, if your friendship is strong enough and healthy, you should be able to go fucking months, if not years, without seeing each other, really talking that much, and then be able to meet up again, and that be, like, just exactly where you just pick up where you left off. That should be the case. And if it isn't, then I don't think, this is going to be controversial, but I don't think your friendship is strong enough. If you can't do that, savage. But I think true. If you're sat there being, frankly, quite needy, being like, you know, I want a text every single day. I want fucking you to answer me like that. I don't want to be left undelivered for a few hours. I want to see you every single day of every single week of every single month of every single year. It's just fucking needy. And, like, you need to be able to let go of people. And if they come back, then great. If they don't, fine. You need to put your efforts into some other people then. Like, it's not an issue. Friends come and go. My mum always says friends for a reason and a season, and that's fine. Same goes for relationships, but you know, we'll cross that bridge another day. This is not today's podcast. Cam did Camp America for however many months. He's at university, like, across the fucking United Kingdom. Is it in the United Kingdom?
Yeah, Wales is in
Wales.
the United Kingdom. Yeah.
He's in Wales. We go months without seeing each other, and then we see each other and we just pick up where we left off. Imagine if every day I was messaging you like, where are you? Why aren't you talking to me? What are you doing? Who are you with? Blah, blah, blah. It's just like, fucking calm down. Is there anything else I want to fucking say? No. Basically, that's that. Bosh. I will move on now to my guest segment with Cameron Amos, Mr. Cameron Amos. And yeah, I'm just going to get on with it. I hope you enjoy. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Cameron?
Just call me Cam.
Cam Rooney?
No.
Cam Lama
Just call me
Ding
Cam.
Dong?
No.
Cam.
Stop being in year 8, fuck me.
I know. You're still on my Snapchat saved as Camalam
Camalam.
with a little green heart. Cringe.
Yeah.
It is cringe. Anyway, I call you Cam, but I didn't know if you wanted to be addressed as...
No, Cameron's weird.
Yeah. I nearly called, when Aggie came on, I was like, I did want to be like, Agatha Kennedy, but then I knew she'd punch me in the face.
No, yeah, that wouldn't get in.
Yeah, no, but you're not going to punch me in the face. So it's
No,
Cam. It's
no.
Cam Amos.
Yeah.
So when I have my guests on, I asked for like a little intro. Please don't freak out about it. Everyone
No, I
does.
won't.
I don't know why. But I asked for like, I'm about to fucking rip out this wire with my foot. I always ask for like your name, which we've pretty solidly confirmed, your age,
Oh god.
and like a fun little, like you can qualify for 20-somethings, and like your fun little fact about you.
You should have told me this before we came on.
But I like the impromptu. This is something fun about me, and I'm not expecting anything fucking mega.
I have nothing fun.
You
Okay.
have lots of things fun about you.
Not factual.
No, like something about you. If this was like fucking Hinge, but for 20-somethings. Putting my vape away.
Okay.
Okay, give me your intro. Go.
I'm Cam Amos.
Mhm.
I'm 21.
Mhm.
God forbid.
God.
And a fun fact is, fuck up, mate. We're gonna have to think about a fun fact for me because I don't. I don't have a fact.
You're an
I don't
interesting
have a fact.
person, though. I can't believe that you
I
don't.
am, but do you want like a
What's on your Hinge
just
profile?
a?
Read me your Hinge profile
Sorry,
right now.
this isn't making it in, is it?
It can if you want.
Oh.
So.
So
What's your fun fact on Hinge?
I don't know if I have that prompt.
What are your prompts on Hinge?
Oh, you should talk to Jacob about Hinge, by the way.
Okay.
He absolutely pulled one out the bag for me the other night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. His impeccable, Riz. Impeccable.
He's coming on next week.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It was, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'm intrigued.
So I've got,
Mhm.
I recently discovered that, and then I put water is not wet. Just to
Yeah,
get
to spot that argument.
There's a lot of people who think water is wet.
I don't agree.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't give a shit. It's just a
No, it's like the chicken and the egg thing.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
off.
just a start.
Just make an omelette. It's not even that long.
Print that on a t-shirt. I've got the one thing I'd love to know about you is if you could put one song on a party, what would it be?
Wonderwall.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Love Story, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no, I'd
Yeah.
do that. Not like the other night at someone's New Year's Eve party where it's
You can say Ash.
Ash's
Yeah,
New
Ash's
Year's
New
Eve
Year's
party.
fine.
Sorry, Ash. That song played like 11 times,
did,
and
yeah.
by the 11th time, we were all sitting in this like living room, being like, "Fuck's sake,
Romeo, save me.
stop it." Biggest risk I've taken, and I just put making this, and people go classic.
That's so cringe.
Yeah, I
But
know.
yeah, fine. Go for it.
Oh, and then I've got, it's my BFF's reason for why you should date me, and it's my mate Geth from uni. Just should I play it into the thing?
Yeah, see if it'll go.
Oh, it sounds not on. It's all the way turned. Hang on.
He has a big cock. Bye.
If you can hear that.
So we got a
it's-
big cock.
Yeah. Fabulous. That'll do. I'll take that for your introduction.
Yeah, okay. Just ignore, take out the bit where I go,
Okay,
thanks.
fine.
If it makes sense, I'm suing.
Suing. Okay. Right, so Cameron. Cam.
Just call me Cam.
I keep wanting to call you Cameron.
It's weird.
Which is weird. I don't know if it's because I feel pressure because there's a camera on me, but there's
call
a
me Cam.
camera on me.
Banter.
Anyway, sorry,
Stop it.
cringe. So we met in year 7 at an undisclosed
did.
high school,
Yeah.
and I want you to tell the story of your impressions of me because I mentioned
Yeah.
it in the intro, and I'd like you to tell it.
So, Ava got kind of screwed over by her mum in the way that she was dressed.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You look
true.
like a fucking gargoyle.
Mormon. Yeah.
Mormon's a great way to describe it, actually. So we were in the same form, and we were same English class. Back then, you're in the same class for pretty much everything, right? Except for
Yeah.
like science and maths and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were in English class, and we were Miss McDonough. Are we allowed to name drop her?
Yeah.
She's not going to watch
She
this. is
might watch it.
She might watch it.
Because Jake met up with her the other day
Oh, yeah.
and told her about my pod, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'd love to watch it." So hi, Shelley,
hello.
if you're watching.
Shelley.
We love you, Shelley.
And you go around like introducing people, like, "Oh, I'm Cameron Amos," and Ava decided to just go off on a whim. So it was like, just literally introduce yourself. "Oh, I'm Cam. I came from this like primary school or whatever. I'm from here." And Ava goes, "My name's Ava Reynolds." And my friends would describe me as sort of a walking dictionary. Like, any word they want, they just come and ask me. And yeah, they've got it. And I was sat at the back laughing my tits off.
It actually brings tears to my
Yeah.
eyes. Can you see?
Yeah.
It's like the cringe of it.
Yeah, the only reason I wasn't cringing is because I was like on the floor laughing.
I don't know. Someone needed to just knock me down a peg. I think
I think
like
that yeah.
at high school, in year 7, because naturally, as there is in every high school, there's a pecking order.
Yeah.
And in year 7, you just get shit on. And I needed that. I needed that to my character to be shit on. Because my confidence was just unmatched.
Yeah, yeah.
It was egotistical.
Just a walking dictionary.
I was a walking dictionary. And do you know what? Like, nobody allocated me that name. I just literally gave myself that name. And I was like, look, I'm so good at spelling and I'm so knowledgeable. And mum says I read loads of books. So I'm a walking dictionary. Like, fuck off.
Oh, no.
So fucking full of
I
herself.
was never a book reader.
Sit down, bitch. Honestly.
My mum would just be like, why don't you read books? And it's like, well, I don't like them.
You're not a
Your
walking
friends like
dictionary.
books. Fuck off.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought that was an interesting story to tell. I was trying to think about, because as I was writing these down, I was like, oh, what were kind of my first impressions of Cam?
We probably didn't speak that much in year 7.
I remember you just being like very loud
Yeah.
and being like,
I've mellowed a
and the
bit.
Joe Weller impressions.
The Joe Weller. Yeah, I was quite good at that.
Teapot and all of that stuff.
Yeah,
Washing
yeah.
machine.
Well, we bonded over that, I think.
We
didn't
did. That was why we became friends.
Yeah.
Was Joe Weller.
I think I said it randomly once and you just went, teapot.
Teapot.
And I was like, no.
I still watch him every now and then. Like he
Yeah.
posts. Have you seen that video he posted about him like shagging that
No.
woman with a penis in Thailand?
No. Oh, he shagged a lady boy. That's peak Joe Weller.
And he didn't realise until,
Oh,
you know.
fucking idiot.
He said he was like jabbing it with his cock and he was like, where's the hole? Anyway.
That takes balls.
Literal balls. It does literally take balls. But anyway, yeah. I think that's kind of all I remember about you from year 7.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of ask you as like, what kind of group
Yeah.
were you in school? Because I have my own impression of what kind of group you were in.
Yeah.
But I'd
Like
like
throughout high school.
yeah.
It was very like early years. It was like lads, like football. You just play football at lunchtime.
Mm.
And then like I'd say at the end of year 9, probably midway through start of year 10, I kind of just like found people to be in a group with, I guess. You just hang out with people like in the same class, or, you know, we had like the lock where the big lockers were. You just hang out around there and then you just meet people. And we had a pretty mixed friendship group.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite like the group I was in, it was a relatively small one, and then we had an overarching friendship group, didn't we, of people who would all hang out at the same place, but we kind of had our own little cliques and stuff, textiles, yeah. And then we do the drama, and then we kind of relocated to the drama block.
Yeah, why did you relocate? Why did you move from textiles to the drama block?
You did as well. Textiles.
I was in textiles and then I graduated.
Did we not? We were not in between like the main building and the food tech place.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
called it textiles.
Oh,
I don't
did
know
they?
why
Yeah.
they called it textiles.
Yeah.
I think because it was outside
One
the
of the
textiles
yeah,
room.
one of them were textiles. Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
in that area, and then
I think we kept getting kicked out a lot.
why? It was outside.
I think the food tech teacher, who is a legend, by the way, and I do. We
Sorry.
disagree on that. I'm not
Yeah.
going to say her name, but I like her.
Yeah.
She's not going to see this. It was Miss Allard. Miss Allard, if you're watching this, you're a fucking hero. And
No, I'm joking.
we'd probably been too loud, and she'd come out being like, "Rah, rah, rah." It's like, well, it's a school. What do you expect? And I think we got a football again, because like me, Christian, Robert, and that wanted to play footy, but we could do that and still like talk to everyone. It was a really diverse friendship group.
It was a
There
really
were a lot of
diverse
different
friendship
characters and
group.
people there.
Well, I was in that friendship group early on because I had a relationship. I was dating a boy in that
Yeah.
group. And then, you know what's so funny though? Because people talk about year 7 relationships. Mine lasted 2.5
Yeah, it lasted ages.
years.
Broke up like
Year 9.
end of year 9.
Which
Yeah.
is mental, isn't it? And he cheated on me. And that's why we broke up with a boy.
Yeah,
I think he is actually gay now.
Yeah,
Is he gay? Or is he bi?
He changed his name.
Is he gay?
Maybe. I think he's bi.
Yeah.
But we used to play PlayStation a lot in sixth form with the guy
Oh,
that
did
he
you?
cheated on, and we'd always bring that up. Yeah.
Oh, no
We
way.
were horrible. Yeah, but we'd
Oh.
always. No, it was lovely. He
I
didn't
don't
mind it.
have any. I think he's a really lovely guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bless his
yeah.
little heart. Anyway, we broke up and it was like a big fucking drama because he was dating the guy.
No, not
straight
really.
away
I
after.
don't think so. No,
I
'cause
remember
he
him
dates-
making
he
out with
dated
him
a-
in front of me.
Yeah, but he dated another girl quite quickly
Quite
after
quickly after that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he was like snogging this boy in front of me, and I was like, do you know what? Kind of fuck this.
You don't need this.
I don't need this in my life. 14-year-old me was like, I'm kind of over that. So I had some kind of other friends from different groups, and I just tried different groups. I kind of made it into the like
The girl group.
popular
The
girl
cliquey
group.
That went well.
Didn't it, Jar? I thrived up until year 11,
Yeah.
and then was
same.
my downfall. Because I got invited to every party, and I had guys fancy me, and I was like,
Yeah.
cool. And then I met a certain TikTok influencer.
Not bad.
Not bad. I so want to expose him on this podcast, but I won't.
Yeah. That's nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just think because I'd get all his
You're
fucking
taking the high
fans
ground.
come and kill me in my
yeah.
sleep.
It's all about the views, isn't it? So.
About the views. Oh yeah, I'll expose him. His name? No. So
Yeah.
he's a famous
He's,
TikToker.
no, he's a TikToker.
But
He's watched by like 13-year-old girls, and that's kind of weird.
which is even scarier.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, you know Matilda, Aggie's friend?
Yeah.
She
yeah,
met
yeah.
him in a club, and apparently he was like, don't you know who I am? I'm fucking blah, 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 the famous TikToker. Like, don't you realise who you're talking to? And it's just so cringe. Anyway, I was friends with him at school, and because he was in the popular girls group for some fucking reason, and we had a thing.
Yeah.
And then...
I remember I was surprised.
Because you thought he was gay.
Yeah.
Because he is gay.
Yeah.
He just hates women, that's why.
He came out as bi and was like, what? I never knew that.
No way. Yeah, no. So I was going to say to you, like, this is so funny. So me and Cam had GCSE drama together.
Yes.
And this was kind of where we rekindled our...
Yeah, we did.
Because we always kind of were mates,
Yeah.
but not
That's where we
like...
came close.
Yeah, it was GCSE drama.
Yeah.
And it was me, Georgie, and you. And
Yeah.
me and Georgie were like gossip about everything that's going on.
Yeah,
And you'd
and
be
I'd
like,
just be like, what?
what? Like, do you remember...
This is what life is.
Like me telling you, like, I lost my virginity
Yeah.
to Billy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah,
Like,
because, yeah.
you were friends with them, weren't you?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
He was gonna come on the pod because I was gonna have a virginity episode. Come on the pod.
That's brave.
Well, I spoke to him about it and he was really down for it, but his girlfriend isn't, and I was like,
That's, wow, his girlfriend isn't.
yeah.
No way.
You know, that's fair. I see it.
No,
It's fair enough.
I say let him on.
I say let him on. My
I'd
boyfriend's
watch
fine
it.
with it.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
I'd watch it. I'd watch it back. Anyway, I told you about that. And then I remember telling you about the TikTok influencer. And I just remember just downloading all this fucking gossip onto you, which I guess,
Yeah.
were you having any gossip from the group you were in?
Yeah, we'd gossip. Probably. But
I don't
nothing
know if
nothing
you're a
that
gossip
major.
kind of guy.
Oh, if it's dished up, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. You've got me. I can't, yeah. Sometimes, but then it's like, I just can't be fucked.
I think...
If a topic's like run its course and people are still talking about it, I'm just like, I
Alright.
can't be. Yeah, you can talk about it, I just won't listen.
Yeah, fair enough. And I also think that you're one of those people that's like, I fucking love gossip until it's about me.
Yeah.
And then I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Which, I'm like that.
Actually, I don't know.
Were you involved in any gossip? Was there any rumours that went around about you?
Yeah. Yeah, there was one.
Oh, there was one.
Yeah.
Quite a big one.
Yeah.
No, there was quite a big one. There was a rumour that went around about me when I was like 13 that I was pregnant.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember loads of people coming up to
I
me
don't
and
know what
being like, so-and-so said that you were pregnant. And I
It's
literally
like,
hadn't even had
obviously
sex.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're 13.
Yeah. Or there were all those nude scandals. I'm so lucky I wasn't involved in a nude scandal. So fucking lucky. I think I just scared the shit
I feel bad
out
for
of
people
everyone.
that were.
Yeah.
That's like, well, they've, over it now, but it's like at the
I still
time-
remember them
at
though.
the- yeah, same.
I still remember who was involved with what. But do you know what's interesting is because there are a few girls. I don't know if you remember this. There was a like high school Guess Who nudes game
I didn't know that.
where
Genuinely, hand on heart.
a group of guys sent out to like so many people in our year like a bunch of faceless nudes and was like, guess who these are,
Wow.
which was savage.
I
And
genuinely didn't know that. I
one
was
of them, loads of people
I
thought
wasn't
one of them
really
was
in
me.
with that group.
Huh?
I wasn't really in with those kind of people.
They were fucking cunts anyway. Loads of people thought one was me, and it wasn't me. And I think I was able to prove it wasn't me or something because it was taken in a bedroom, and I
It was
think
just
I
like,
panned,
"Here's my bedroom."
and I was like, "This is my bedroom. This isn't my room." But you know, there were occasions with some girls where I was like, that. Like when I remember it, I don't look at the girls and be like, about it. I look at the guys and think like, you fucking
cunts.
assholes.
Yeah, knobheads.
Because some of them, like, it completely destroyed. Like, it was
Yeah.
so nasty. But I think that still lives on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I've got friends as little sisters.
I can
and
imagine
brothers.
that happening at school now.
Well, you've got a
Especially
little
now.
brother
Yeah,
that's
two.
still in high school.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he's still in high school. I don't talk to him about it though.
Oh, maybe you should.
Apparently school's changed a lot though,
Since it's-
strictness wise.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard. Because it
No
got
white
taken
socks.
over. No white socks?
Yeah, I know, fucking.
Can they wear trainers?
No.
We used to wear trainers.
Yeah, I wore black jeans for the last year. Rebel.
Rebel.
No, but you know, you'd have teachers standing there being like, "Your trousers are too high." For girls,
Miss
though, only
Austin.
for girls though.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Do you
another
remember-
legend. She's a legend.
Do you remember? I think you were there when this happened. So she had a go at me about my eyeliner for fucking years.
Was it in Fawn when she had? Might be
It was
Fawn.
all the time.
Oh, it was all the time.
All the time for years and years and years. And then I eventually stopped wearing makeup to school because I was like, I actually, first of all, no one's fucking talking to me anyway. Second of all, can't be
There's
asked.
just no fucking point. Is
No
there?
fucking point. But I did wear the trousers and I'd roll my trousers up. And she kept then having to go at me for that. And I remember there was one day in assembly, I sat down and the assembly just started and she looked at me and she went, and I was like,
It's a bit creepy.
okay. And she
a
went like
shame, I
this
really
when
liked her.
assembly ended.
Oh, no.
And I went over to her and she went, how many times have I got to tell you about having your ankles on display?
Yeah.
And I said, I was like, can you tell me why it's an issue?
Yeah.
And she went, because it's in the uniform protocol or whatever. First of all, no, it fucking isn't. And then I was like, okay, why is it in the uniform protocol? Can you tell me why that is? And she was like, because, you know, if women have too much skin on show, then it can be distracting for men
Yeah.
and other male students trying to
Yeah.
learn. And I sat there and I went, you're telling me the issue is I can't have my ankles out because men are going to fantasize over them. And you're telling me to pull my trousers down, like to hide my
Yeah.
ankles. Do you not think the issue is that you should be teaching men restraint
Yeah.
to not be getting fucking hard-ons over my ankles and
Yeah.
carry on with their fucking maths homework?
By the way, I had no idea like what 15-year-old gets a hard on by, you know, like
ankles.
You know what it is? It's the teachers. It's for teachers.
What? Teachers getting hard?
No, yeah, definitely, definitely.
What?
Definitely.
What do you mean?
Like people with certain fetishes is definitely for just teachers who like.
Do
It's
you
just
think?
yeah, guaranteed. There's no way a 15-year-old's looking at like ankle. There's no way I looked at ankles when I was 15
thought,
and went,
fuck.
"Oh, get in."
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh God,
It's
did you see Ava's
definitely for
ankles
like.
the other day?
It's definitely for teachers. No, I'm
Maybe.
not saying any teachers at the school we went to. By the way, I think we were pretty nonce free. Were we? No, you can't name drop him. That's so bad. That is so bad.
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it,
Yeah,
I'll bleep
good.
it. I'm just going to cut all of this bit out. But there was one teacher who sat there and called me dirty girl
Yeah.
every lesson
Yeah.
because
He was old school though, so.
and he said to one of my mates, they were talking about learning about like the medieval era. One of my mates, she went, isn't it crazy how like men used to go to villages and just like rape women and like pillage and steal all their stuff? And he turned to my friend, this teacher, he turned to my friend and went, good job we're not in medieval times because I'd definitely rape you.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's bad.
And he's like 900 years old and was saying this to like a
he's-
13-year-old
Yeah, he's
girl.
never watching a podcast, is he? So we'll
No,
be fine.
exactly. He's fine. We're safe from that. But anyway, do you remember as well when we were sat, he was our full tutor for a bit, and we were sent us that video of him
Yeah.
where he's trying to take the register and no one's talking to him. Everyone's just ignoring him, and there's that video where he goes like, "Someone please before I resign," and you can.
To be fair, his banter was on another level.
I liked our form tutor that we ended up
Yeah,
with.
he
He
was
was
great.
so lovely.
Yeah, he lives around here, I think.
Does
Seen him
he?
walking his dogs around here a few times.
I
yeah.
love him so much.
Little fucking sausage dog cunts.
Jake used to fancy him excessively.
Did he?
Yeah, massively.
Great.
Anyway, is there anything else about high school you kind of want to mention? Because I was going to say about the social group thing or whatever. I was going to say just quickly that I actually didn't think that you fitted into one social group because
No,
you
I
kind
was
of just
quite-
talked to everyone.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time with one group and then a lot of time with another group.
You were a bit of a
But I'm
social
not
butterfly.
many friends. I'm friends with some people from high school, but I don't talk to many. And I've got the relationship with some people. Like I met up with some people in the summer before I went to America.
Who?
Tom, Christian, Robert, Oscar.
No way.
Yeah,
How are they all
legends.
doing?
They're good.
Okay,
Tom's
cool.
in the army now. Yeah, not like, but like computer.
Computery.
Yeah, stuff.
Hot.
And Oscar's at Cambridge.
Of course he is. That's not a shocker at all. He's so
Robert's
clever.
in like Thailand now or something. He's loving life.
I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I've seen.
And Christian's at Cardiff. Cardiff
Wow.
scum.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
that
but I
they're
met
all
up with
doing
them and I hadn't talked to them in ages, but we're still friends. Like we still just got on. You know, it was
Yeah.
a good time. We went bowling. Love a bit of bowling.
Cute.
So masculine.
So anyway, let's move on from high school because I feel like we could talk about that
Yeah,
for years. We went to the same sixth form.
We did.
So our high school was one of those schools that didn't
Yeah,
have
it
a
doesn't have a
sixth
sixth
form. Like
form, no.
you finish in year
You gotta
11
go somewhere else.
and then you fuck off. And we both went to the same sixth form.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing you.
Can we name that sixth form?
Well, there's about 500 of them, but then that people
Yeah.
know I'm at UEA, so I don't
Yeah.
know if it would narrow it. Maybe not, just in case we say.
Yeah.
something
Okay. Yeah.
annoying. But I remember seeing you on not the open day, the fucking enrollment day,
Yeah.
when you get your GCSEs and you go and enroll.
No, I wasn't there on enrollment day. It was open day. Sorry, that's pretty facetious, but it was. I was in Devon on enrollment day. Because I remember opening, they posted my GCSE results to me.
Oh.
It was
it
definitely
must have been
definitely
open
an
day
open day
then.
because I saw your mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, oh, that's so exciting. Like, me and Cam were going to the same
Yeah.
sixth form. And then we just didn't speak.
Yeah, we didn't. We spoke like we spoke on like
We like walked past
the
each
first
other.
day. I remember we spoke on we had like a student only open day where you'd go and like you'd have a taste of the lessons and stuff.
Did we?
And we talked there.
Oh, yes, we did.
Because we talked on the benches outside with Aggie. Yeah. Yeah, and then
What a budding romance that was.
and then we didn't really yes, it was. But we didn't really speak that much year 12. Probably not at all. Like to any length.
No.
No, you were
But
off. I was really boring then.
Well, it wasn't that you were boring. It was just I had my friend group, you had yours.
Yeah.
Which now we share. We're one and the
Yes.
same. But yeah, it was weird because I felt personally that like at high school like we were pretty good. Like I would have considered you like one of my mates. My mum called you T-boy. You know,
God, yeah.
you used to come around my house. Like I would have
Yeah.
thought, you know, we were quite close.
Yes.
And then we went to sixth form and just didn't speak. I don't.
No, yeah.
This is what I was talking about earlier with like friendships that like ebb and flow. I think, you know, sometimes just shit happens and you just don't speak.
But you had your own friends, like,
Yeah.
and it's, you know, I'd go up to you and say hi, and I'd see you with your friends. Who
Yeah.
are my friends now. But
Yeah.
I was like, I'm getting there one day.
I'm gonna upgrade.
Oh, fun fact. I'm gonna.
What? How I didn't want to.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on.
So I was in form with one of her friends that she made, and he was saying he was having a party. Tommy.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know Ava. Maybe I could tag along. So I spoke to Ava, and I was like, do you reckon you might be able to slip in a word for me with Tommy? And on message, she was like,
no.
no. Yeah. No. It's very like, you know, this sort of friend, it's very like exclusive kind of thing. No, you didn't say exclusive, but you were like, yeah, fuck off. Like, go away. And I was like, fair
Fuck
Fair
off
play.
and go away.
Fair play.
Well,
I knew 3 people in that. I knew 4
you
people
knew
in that
me,
friendship group.
Alice, Tommy.
Taya.
Did you
I
know
had-
Taya?
Yeah, I had history with Taya. I knew Taya.
How did you know Taya?
Had history with her.
Oh, I thought you meant I had history. with
No,
her.
no,
I was
no. I
like,
had
what?
we
lesson
had the same
history.
lesson for like 2 years. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, I think my perspective on it was that, and we've had a discussion about this. In our friend group, like, it was very tight knit, it was very close, and I was having a shit time, and I was like, this is all I have.
Yeah.
It's this fucking friend group, and it needs to fucking
You're
work.
an angry woman.
I was such an angry
Yeah.
woman. But I was
You
having a
were
difficult
the
time.
angriest woman.
Ever.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
Even
ever.
when I joined, you were the angriest woman.
I've mellowed a lot.
Yes, you have. Yeah.
I was actually talking about this with my
Well-
boyfriend last night, about how we were talking about therapy, and I was like, I walked into therapy like the angriest woman alive, and I came out so chill.
It's like you walked out and went, "Fuck."
Yeah, I
They're
did.
right.
Because do you know what? My therapist, before I had therapy, I don't have any more. I graduated.
Well done.
Thanks. But before I had therapy, you know, I always thought it was just somebody to like sit there and listen to your woes and say how horrible your life was
Yeah.
and that you're valid. And she would straight up just be like, "You're
Shut
a
the
fucking
fuck up.
idiot."
Yeah, like.
And
Yeah.
at first, I remember having my first one. I was like, "What the fuck? This isn't what therapy's supposed to
No one's
fucking
ever
be."
spoke to me like this
Yeah,
before.
how dare you
How
fucking speak to me
fucking dare
like
you?
that? But she just sat me down. Like, she just went, "You're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, that's not valid for you to feel that way."
Yeah.
Which might sound unprofessional, but for what I was going in for, to like calm down and like mellow, worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're straying from the point. I'm straying from the point. My point was, the reason I was funny about it was because I was so funny about my friendship group being perfect and being exactly what I needed and what I did need, to be fair, at the time. And a lot of them were religious, still are religious. And Cam has always been
yeah.
fuck God, fuck
Yeah,
fucking,
I'm not his
fucking
biggest
fuck.
fan.
No. And so
Yeah.
I was like, shit, he's going to come in and just tell everyone they're
And
all
to be
fucking
fair, I
stupid.
did.
Yeah, which you exactly did.
Yeah.
And thank God, like, it was received well. I don't even know.
I don't
well,
think
not
it was
well,
received well at the start.
but you were forgiven.
I was.
And I was worried that you wouldn't be.
Yeah. That was an angry day. It was a good day in the end.
What
But
day?
it was
that
an
the proud
angry day.
Where I
Yeah,
shouted
yeah.
at the cook?
Yeah. Yeah. And you shouted at Aggie for fucking up the reservation.
I just shouted at everyone. I
Yeah,
think,
you did. You were just angry, and this was like my first time interacting with you properly in like time, in a good time. And I was like, fuck. Shit's gone down.
Well, I think even when like New Year's the other day,
Yeah,
you and
you were
Jacob
very...
about my dress.
Oh my God.
And I was really angry.
Yeah, I know.
And
And Jacob was like, what the fuck have we done? And I was like, just leave it. She'll come back.
I just needed to mellow.
Yeah, you did.
Because I was getting to a point where I was like, I'm going to lodge this ping pong ball.
You should
up
have just
his
said,
fucking
shut up.
arse.
When you walked away, we were like, fuck. We're in it. We're in for it.
Yeah.
We were like suiting up for the night. We were like, fuck. We
Yeah.
have to be running away from you the whole night.
But do you know what's interesting is because with my boyfriend, like, if I walked away from him like that, he'd be like, oh, she's fine. Like, he wouldn't.
Yeah,
'cause-
we just knew you were.
But you've seen.
Well, no, Jacob knew. I didn't really. I was playing beer pong.
Yeah.
Jacob was like, oh, we fucked off Ava. And I was like, she'll let us know eventually.
Yeah.
And you did.
And it was fine. But anyway, this was kind of the point. Is like,
You've mellowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember being like, nearly passed out on the floor at the Jacob's party. The first one I like kind of went
I know
to.
what you were gonna say.
I remember being passed out and I could just hear Ava and her, Ava just shouting at her ex, like and Jacob's got a big house and it's like
was from
it's like the other side of this massive like field,
yeah.
and all I could hear was like Ava, just I couldn't hear what she was saying, but I could hear her just shouting, and I remember being like passed out, going like, shut the fuck up, like fuck off.
Do you know what I was shouting at him about as well?
Yeah, he didn't like wash his shit or something like.
He dropped his hot dog on the floor and then blamed me for it.
Yeah,
And
but
I
then you were
shouted
like,
at him
you
for
never
hours.
wash up, you never do this, you never do that.
In all fairness, he was quite lazy when we were together.
Yeah, but it didn't deserve
But it didn't
that after
deserve
a hot
that.
dog.
And I've said this to my current boyfriend, you know, like, I treated my ex-boyfriend like shit sometimes, you know, like, he's so lucky to have me now, basically, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
What were we even talking about before my angriness?
Sixth form.
What, me rejecting you from the group?
Yeah.
And then how did you eventually come into the group?
Because a philosophy teacher fucked me off, in the sense she literally just
I
went.
literally know. I didn't even take philosophy, and I know exactly who you're talking
She
about.
literally just went. It was like kind of mid-COVID where you were allowed in, but it was kind of weird. And we were just revising one lesson, and philosophy is a hard subject, and I kind of struggled a bit.
Okay.
And I was just looking through it, trying to get it. And this teacher was like, yeah, outside Cam, I need to talk to you outside. And I was like, oh, okay, brilliant. And then she was like, you're just different, Cam. You just don't get it at all. You just don't get it. And I was like, what? And she was like, I just don't know what it is. And I was like, no, but I've been like, you know, doing extra lessons from like my essay writing. She was like, why do you need extra lessons?
You're gonna fail anyway.
Other people know how to do this.
Oh.
You're just different. And she was nice sometimes. And then she'd just flick a switch and be like, nah, you're a cunt.
My German teacher did that to me in high school though. She stopped halfway through my oral exam. She like paused it and went, just to let you know, you're definitely gonna fail this GCSE. And then just pressed resume. And I just was like, fuck, okay, yeah.
That's class though.
I know, but I didn't fail.
But yeah, this teacher just took me out of a class and was like, she basically just like, you shit.
Yeah.
And I was quite shook by it because I've never heard a teacher just be like, so there's like tough love and stuff, but I've never heard a teacher just be like, yeah, you just wank. And I was saying, so I had Ava's best friend Alice was in my
she
class.
watches these religiously, so she will be watching this. Love you,
And
Alice.
I was just venting my frustrations to her, and she was like, just come with us for lunch. Because I was like really like shook by it. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna fail. Like, I'm not gonna do anything. Like,
well, it's scary as fuck.
Yeah,
like.
and you were there, and like Jacob George was there, and your ex was there.
Good job for not saying his name. Well done.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just going to Boots or something, and like they were talking about how they cloned George's cock or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Clone
my
Willy.
God. Yeah, clone Willy, and
Yeah.
I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then I got invited to Taya's party, not party, but like birthday thing at the Plough.
Mm.
But I had work, so I had to leave early.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck, that was fun. But I missed all the good shit.
What, me shouting at the show?
No, that wasn't shouting. No, Aggie taking Jacob's phone. And being like, did Aggie talk about this on her podcast?
No.
Oh, yeah, so Aggie just went batshit on Jacob.
Jacob went batshit on her too. It was very even.
But Aggie took his phone and was like, no, you're not having this.
I remember that.
You're not having this.
That was one of the
when you
biggest.
stepped in dog shit.
I stepped in dog shit.
I think you did. You
I
sat
in dog shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then everyone thought it was so funny, and I was like, "What about this funny? These are new trousers, and I stink of shit."
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think I just laugh at
You'd
that.
just be like,
I've got
fuck.
hair stuck in my jeans. Sorry, I'm not
Brilliant.
scratching my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
no,
are,
you
but
didn't.
I was like, this is fun.
Mhm.
This is fun. And then
Yeah.
we like were drinking in like a car park, in a multi-story car park, and I was like, yeah, this is it.
I remember
This is
kind
it.
of low key feeling like Skins vibes, but not Skins
Not
vibes.
Skins vibes.
It was like at the time
Yeah,
I
but
thought it was Skins
Everyone who
vibes.
watches Skins thinks that friend group is Skins.
Right?
Like,
So
yeah.
this is what I mean. At the time, I remember being like, this is so effy coded.
Oh my god.
And then looking back on it, it's just like, I think a typical sick form British friend group.
Yeah. Who was like a bit? We'd party a lot.
Yeah, but there was no drugs. Like, I remember at the time
No.
being like, this is so cool. Like, I'm like, effy. But like, actually,
To be fair,
You're not-
like every single woman in the friend group was like that.
I'm like, effy, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone thought they were effy.
I think if I was anyone, I was probably more Minnie. Just a fucking bitch
Yeah.
for no reason.
Who was the really posh? Was that the posh one?
Minnie was the one in the third gen that no one cares about that
Yeah.
got pregnant
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the ginger
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the really posh one that's like dopey as fuck? Oh,
Cassie.
I know who that one is. No, maybe.
Cassie.
No,
the character.
No, not Cassie.
Panda.
Is it Panda? Pandora? or
Yeah,
something?
Pandora.
Pandora.
Who's
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
with Effie.
And I've just realised who she is, but we don't need to get into that, so it's fine. No. It's not what you think either. It's like ginger hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good. It's Aggie. It's Aggie.
Aggie is very panda coded, but not.
No, she. Oh, I've
But
dug
in a-
myself.
no,
I've dug myself a
But
hole
I think
here.
Aggie's Panda's my favorite character.
That's gonna get me into so much shit.
Panda's no.
Yeah, no, she's
I'm
great.
digging you out of this hole myself because Panda's my favorite character because she is loyal and she's really kind and she's really funny and she's just the least problematic
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
So I
There we
do
go.
think that that's Aggie coded.
Thanks, Ags.
So yeah, she's like posh and a bit waffy, but she also did really well
Yeah.
in her A levels. So did Aggie.
Aggie's gonna be like a lawyer.
Exactly. So Aggie, you are panda
Yeah.
coded, but in a good way. So it's fine.
But yeah, we went through that the whole of sixth form, not talking, and then like these last 3 weeks, we ended up talking a lot.
And then you had
No, we
this-
weren't even that close in the friend group for a while. Like,
No,
yeah,
we weren't.
So I was like, whoa.
No, do you know what, actually? This is going to come across as an I told you so.
Here we go.
This is going to come across as an I told you so. Not even just to you, just to fucking everyone that's in our friend group. But you started sleeping with someone in our friend group that I never liked. I told you so. Sorry, but I never liked. Because I remember, for example, like she outed someone for self-harm. She used to
I wasn't there for that, yeah.
She used to compare, so she'd be like girls supporting girls, but then like compare her figure to somebody that had struggled with eating disorders. Like, used to fucking, she was just a cow, like just a horrible woman. And I was never close with her, but she was in the friend group. So when you started sleeping with her, I was like, she's gonna eat you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
And she did.
That's fair.
So I wasn't close with you because you were with her.
No, we were close, like, for a while. We were close,
Yeah.
but not as, like, close
But
to
I
other
didn't,
people.
when you were, like, around her, I, like, didn't want to speak to you. Because I was like, I don't want to speak to her, so.
Yeah.
And then, but then everyone kind of was like, oh, we don't like her anymore. And this is the first time I've ever said, like, I fucking said so. Because the whole time I was like, oh, really? Why?
Yeah. To be fair, you never really, like, you were never like, oh, I just hate her. You always just never really got on.
I never vocalised it.
Yeah, you two never really you never really clicked, did you?
No. But I didn't like her morals.
I swear there's like a thing like that in every friendship group though, to an extent where people everyone's close, but there's two people who just don't really get on.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, I don't wish her any harm. Like, I hope she's doing well, but...
You did just call her a cow, to be fair.
Yeah, but
Not even I go that far, bro.
Yeah, but... That doesn't mean I wish ill upon her. I just didn't like what she was inflicting onto the people in our group.
Yeah.
And she never fucked with me. And I can put my hands up. Like, she never fucked with me.
Oh my God, an argument between you two would have been fucking
lethal.
apocalyptic.
Yeah, and she never did. So I can't sit there and be like, I'm annoyed because she did X, Y, and Z to me. I'm annoyed because I felt protective over the people I loved. And she was really fucking doing some damage mentally.
Yeah.
So that's why. And I never said anything I never said anything about her. I said things to her. So, for example, when she outed somebody, I straight up went, that's not on.
To be fair, she took that on the chin though, didn't she? Like,
she did apologise straight away.
Yeah. I don't think she, like, outed them as, like, I don't know why I'm defending her, to be honest. But, like...
No, it's shit. It just is shit, full stop. But anyway, that's why I didn't speak to you for a bit. It wasn't because...
No, we still spoke, don't get me wrong, because we worked together as well.
But because obviously you were with her a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we worked together at the pub.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I remember you walking in and I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, I was like...
I work here.
Yeah.
And I was like, same.
Yeah, because you got moved from the Red Line. And oh my God, Ava Reynolds, I'm out on you here. Fucking hell. Sometimes working with you, Jesus Christ. Do you remember I was on like my last day and it was like we having a big barbecue in the garden. Big barbecue. And I was like, can you help clear up these plates, please? And you were like, yeah, I'm just going to go get some water first. And I was like, no.
I went and had a fag.
No. I was like, no, fucking come clear these plates. And you picked up like 2. And when they're empty plates, you can sat like 10. I could sat like 10.
Yeah,
and but with the empty plates, you just picked up 2 and was like, and you didn't even like, you weren't like doing it in a vicious way. You were just like, oh, this will be fine. And I was like, oh my God. And then we came back out and you still hadn't cleared any. I was like, fuck, I'm not even that like.
I mean, in terms of my past experiences with hospitality, I am great with customers.
Yeah,
like
you
I
are.
can speak to people, I get great tips for it. But my God, like, will I avoid anything I don't want to do like the plague?
Oh my God.
I used to work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And there's something called dive in McDonald's where you
what's
do
that?
like the washing up, like where you wash the big fucking machines.
Yeah.
And I hated it. And so what I'd do every time they put me on dive, I'd just jet wash the floor. Like just fucking destroy the floor with water. And then when they'd be like, whoa, what happened? I'd be like, what? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realise.
So Ava's routine when coming into the pub where we worked at, I can name drop the pub.
No, you can't.
No, I can't.
It's an establishment.
The pub where we worked at, Ava's routine, so she'd get in. You had a reason for being late, to be fair. I'm not going to...
My mum was homeless.
Yeah. You had a reason to be late
fair.
for that one. But you'd come in and you'd be like, hi everybody. You'd talk to someone, talk to me, talk to someone, and then you'd be like,
I'll clock in now. now.
Yeah, I'm cooking. And then you do your hair for like 10 minutes in the mirror, and I'd be like, fuck. It'd be like a Sunday, so we do roast dinners, and I'd be like, fucking get to it. And
Yeah.
the chef shouted at you once and like screamed at you,
Yeah.
but that's happened to like
Everyone
in
Yeah,
hospitality.
but I was Ava fucking Reynolds.
you're
People
Ava
didn't
fucking
scream
Reynolds.
at me.
And you came out, and I was like, it was a Sunday probably, and we were just probably really busy, and I might be working
was a
upstairs.
Sunday.
Yeah, and you came up to me and you was like, the chef's just done this, done that, this, that, and the other, and I was like, yeah.
In all fairness, let me fucking explain what happened there, because it is unfair. I had a customer complain about their mint sauce with their lamb.
Yeah.
And in all fairness, it was literally like water. Like it
Yeah.
was fucked. It was like just green water.
Yeah.
And I took it back to the kitchen and I was like, I'm really sorry. Is the mint sauce meant to look this way? Because I've had like a customer complain about it. And seriously, the chef slammed his hand on the table and was like, fucking excuse me! I think I'm the fucking chef. You're just a fucking stupid little waitress. You don't know anything about food. Don't fucking tell me how to make a mint sauce. And I was just like, okay, sorry. And then just took it back out again.
Yeah.
And I don't think I did anything wrong there.
No, you didn't. Chefs are dickheads though.
Yeah.
Chefs, oh my fuck. I've got a
Chefs can
reservation.
seriously all
Chefs
fuck
and
off.
shit musicians.
Yeah.
Two
Facts.
cunts.
Yeah.
They think they're the shit,
They do.
and they're not.
Do you remember that? I can't out him, but that guy in our sixth form, blonde, and plays instruments, released a couple of songs,
Yeah,
and literally
not bad.
thinks he's the fucking tits.
He thinks he's got like a fucking alias and shit, hasn't he? He's got like a different dickhead.
I definitely gives me Small Willy vibes as well. But he used to sit next. What? No way. He used to sit next to me in English, and he stole.
Bring up the fact he does music like every 2 seconds.
Yeah, he did, and he stole my A-level English answer for our actual exam.
Not bad.
Yeah, I know.
Dick.
He is a dick. Anyway, I completely
I'm
agree.
talking
with you.
about sixth form still.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've got a couple of like questions for you.
Yeah. Maybe go.
I want.
Oh.
Well, actually, that's gonna go on for ages. I just want like
Okay.
quick. I want quick fire answers.
Quick fire.
I want quick fire answers.
Yep.
What if you had to pick one?
Yeah.
So, like, let's say you're dead, right?
Yeah.
And your
Yeah.
life is flashing before your eyes.
Yeah.
What if you won
Yeah.
one memory
Yeah.
from sixth form friend group?
Yeah.
What would that be in your eyes?
Like beach.
Mm-hmm.
Probably at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, having a massive like bonfire at the beach.
Yes, that was a good one.
Because we just spontaneously be like at 1 a.m. just be like, do you want to go to the beach?
Yeah. That was super
And I
fun.
could do it because I'm not driving. I don't drive.
I did.
Yeah, and I just drive, and then we just like go back to someone's house or the Euros.
That
The
was such a good
Euros.
night.
That was it was alright. Fuck, it's an eventful night. Just because of the football, I was the only football fan there, except for Agatha. Knobhead. I'm not. To be fair, it's probably like a very deep reason, but I was the only like person who regularly watches football there.
Yeah.
But everyone was into it. You and your ex weren't. You were just sitting on the sofa being like, "Fuck."
I didn't give a shit, yeah.
And
What? You can't smoke it in here.
Oh, can we
We're just
not?
playing with it, no.
I look like a nit now. Fuck's sake.
Please, sir.
Like Dwight from the Office. Yeah, I probably the beach though. It was
Okay.
just good. I was just like, yeah, this is great.
That was great.
Can't get much better than this.
I lost my earring in the sea once. It was one my dead grandma gave me. And I had to like play it off that I didn't care, but I went home and I cried. Because I was like, my dead grandmother
See,
gave
this
me
is
a-
Ava playing it off. We'd all have been like, oh no.
Oh no.
She was like, I need to play it off because I'm Ava fucking Reynolds.
Yeah, and I remember my ex being like, oh, I'll have a swim around and find it. I was like, and I remember turning to him with no one else seeing, and I went, okay, you're never going to fucking find it in the sea. It's gone. Shut up.
Oh my god. Quick fire questions, come on.
Yeah, sorry. So, what
the
are you
podcast.
most grateful for with our
Just in
with our
life.
group?
Oh, in the group.
Or in life? Give me both, quick.
Oh no, I can't do the life thing. I'll just do it in
Okay,
the
not group.
group. The fact that like I fit in so well. Oh, okay, that's
a
a
shit
shit answer.
answer.
We'll edit that bit out, shall we?
No, keep it in.
No.
Just give me another one, quick.
I just don't really think about it like that though.
Long.
I don't think about it like that though.
No, I get that. That's fine. To be fair, when I was writing that question down, I was like, he's not going to know how to answer that. That's fine. Because you're dumb. Would
Fair.
you change anything if you could go back? Anything? from our sixth form experience?
No.
I agree with you, actually.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I'm pretty, like, turned out all right in the end.
Hashtag no regrets.
No regrets.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of like my quickfire ones, because the other ones
That
we've
was
kind of talked about.
all of the quickfire.
Well, because the other ones we've talked about in like length.
Okay.
Okay, actually, no, I have got another one.
Okay.
I just... How have we stayed close at uni so far apart? Because you're in
I think
Aberystwyth,
it takes effort. Yeah, I am. I'm in Aberystwyth,
and I'm in, obviously, UEA, Norwich.
which is, like, it's the furthest apart you can get pretty
It
much
is.
for any uni. It's literally the opposite side of the country.
Mm.
I just think it takes effort from both sides.
But
When we're
equally-
here, I don't
Yeah.
text you that much.
No, I don't text you.
But I know it's just gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be fine.
I
And
just-
you'll like relay me with all the shit that's gone on. And it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I know that, I'll get a message from you being like, I'm back in Norwich in a week, do you want to do something?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And
Yeah.
then we just pick up where we left
That's
off.
all I need, really. I
So-
don't really want to, like, I'm not going to be like, hi, how are you, by the way? I might, actually.
Yeah, every now
I
and
might
then.
text you every now and then, be like, oh, you good?
I tell you who's quite good at doing that is Alice.
Yeah,
Every so often I get a message from Alice just being like, how you doing? Are you alright?
yeah.
And I'm like,
And
oh.
it's lovely when someone out the blue kind of,
It's like
one of your
thinking
good
of you.
friends comes out. Yeah.
But
I
I
think
think-
it takes effort. To be
Mm.
fair, I think with everyone in the friendship group.
And I think it also comes from what I was saying in the intro as well of like, if your friendship's strong enough, it shouldn't be, oh, we have to speak all the time. We have to be together all the time. It should just be fine.
Yeah.
But if anyone's insecure, so if anyone's like, oh my God, I've been friends with this person for years and we've seen each other every day and now they're going to different unis across the country or the
Yeah.
world, what would you say to them?
Can you repeat the question, please? I can't zone out.
If two people
Yeah.
are watching this right now
Yeah.
and they're best friends and they've seen each other
Yeah.
every day.
Nice.
every day for years and years, and they're nervous because they're going to different universities across country, what would you say to them? What would be your advice?
You're gonna make loads of other friends, so it's gonna be fine.
That's quite savage, but true.
Yeah, but no, you still be don't. It's not to be like, oh, I know I'm gonna talk. Yeah, don't make loads of friends and then not talk to them because
Yeah.
girls do that more than boys.
Really?
Girls would just make another friend group and they go, yeah, bye, guaranteed.
None of us have done that, though.
Yeah, but it's because we've got such a good friend group. But it's not. It's not just two people.
I see what you mean.
If it was two people and it was girls, I guarantee one would go off and just find a new friend group and be like, yeah, that's it.
You sound like such a woman hater.
I am. Dickheads. Honestly, you guys are cunts. Men are cunts as well, though. So
Everyone
that's
there is a fucking cunt, I
Yeah.
think. Everyone has a bit of cunt in them.
fair. Yeah.
Or, as NWA
We've just
say-
got less good representatives for the male gender. You've got more good representatives.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
mothers.
I think this is so funny because did you see the hate comment I got?
Yeah.
Someone commented, if you're watching this, hi babe, so
Not
funny. I honestly was in
dickhead,
hysterics
by
about
the
it. Someone was like, this girl has such masculine tendencies. I bet she's over 11 stone, 10 and a half actually. And bet she doesn't have an hourglass figure and she's just so masculine because of what she's talking about. And I was like, see, this is why women need to talk about it because,
Yeah, because men are cunts.
well, that and also why...
Did you know it was a man?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's 40 years old and he's a man.
Oh, dear.
But in my opinion, it's like, I do think women should be able to talk about sex and alcoholism and hookups and...
I mean, I'm all for it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, go for it.
I just think it's funny as fuck. So, anyway, I do think that we have more representatives. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's...
Still cunts, though.
There's definitely still... I mean,
Yeah.
the girl that you were sleeping with, I literally called a cow earlier.
Yeah.
And she was very girl supporting girls.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
equally wasn't... It was me supporting me.
She was supporting a lot. She was supporting a lot of things that she didn't
Understand fully.
understand. I'm gonna reel myself back in because
Yeah, let's stop
get into that.
addressing that.
Oh no, fuck it. I saw a TikTok yesterday
Mm.
that was like a girl had posted a TikTok and you might have seen it. It was like POV, you finally made it out of the toxic friend group and you realised it was the best and it was the best decision. And I'm like, I reckon there's people like in there looking at that going, yeah, that's me, and not really realising that they were like part of the fucking problem. Like
Facts, because
it's a wonder now that
the toxic friendship group suddenly isn't toxic now
Yeah.
she's left. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy? It's almost like
that's mental.
It's almost like some major factor that was making it toxic got taken out of
Okay,
the
this is pretty toxic.
situation.
though.
Yeah, no, this is toxic. This is toxic. We're not toxic. Hashtag no toxic here. Okay. And then I was going to talk about, but I don't know if I can fucking be asked to us, like our different experiences in uni, like drinking culture, party
Yeah.
culture, social lives.
Yeah, it's just uni in it.
Just uni in it. I've talked about it loads before, so I don't
Yeah.
really care. Cool, calm. That's that then, mate.
Is that it?
Unless there's anything, do you have anything that you want to say?
No,
Stop it.
no,
You don't have any closing words.
no.
I have no idea what to call this episode.
Just call it
A walk down memory lane.
iconic.
Iconic.
You're not impressed with that, are you?
No, because he's gonna fucking click
I
on
walk
that.
down memory lane.
That's so cringe. I'm not gonna call it that.
Just call it something.
Something. Okay.
Yeah, just give it a good name. We'll get those views.
Gotta get those views in. I'll have a think about it. Anyway, thank you for coming on.
Thanks.
Love you lots.
Love you.
And yeah,
Bye.
bye. See you in the
We're
outro.
gonna see each other like in the next second.
Yeah.
So
But I'll see you in
I'll
the outro.
still be here.
But you won't see you in the outro.
Okay.
Anyway, I just need to fucking turn it off. Bye!
Woo!
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Episode 11 of 20-somethings. And I will see you next week. Yeah, I have got one more.
Let's go!
Let's go! Bye! Have a great day. Bye. I've struggled. Safe to say, struggled. How did that even happen? I just gleeked. Gleeked. You know when you hit that pressure point in your mouth and spit flies out?
That's never happened to me.
I'm pretty sure I did.
This
press
is like the
record.
thing you always do.
Yeah, it's paranoid. Oh, fuck's sake!
Stop recording.
Yeah.